Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to ZSR and welcome to the Link to the Past Randomizer Crosskeys Tournament 2021. It's round 1 of the bracket stage, top 16 it is, and it's the first decider. It's Shkoople vs Goomba, and it's game number 3. Without further ado, because you all want to see the action, let's go over, let's make the switch, and let's say hi to our commentator duo, which is Alkaline Ace and Cool Papa Bell. Also, we have Lady Lorlinda on tracking together with Alkaline doing double duty tonight. Uvu, take it away. I see the Uvu on Goomba's side. Alrighty.
Great, thank you so much. Yes, I'm excited to see this first game 3. We got done with the long period of the Swiss races into the round of 16, and this should be a great game 3 matchup between Goomba and Shkoople here.
Yeah, I'm excited for this match. Goomba is number 1 seed, but Shkoople took a nice win in the previous match, so they both definitely have a chance to win this one. So it's do or die now. The one that wins this match is ascending to the next phase of the tournament, but the loser just go home. So high stakes.
Yeah, absolutely. And Crosskeys can be a somewhat volatile mode, right? I mean, sometimes you find a dungeon early and you have this decision of whether you want to skip it or dip it right away, and that can really have some big ripple effects later on if you find a really key item first. So
yeah, seems we'll be starting in just a little while. Yeah. So same start from both runners already. Yeah. So this is the classic start in Crosskeys. Just go to Witch Hut entrance and do Julian Cave, because rupees are actually not easy to get in the early game in Crosskeys, usually. So getting this nice head start is pretty good for the Kakariko merchants.
yeah, the bottle merchant, and if you stumble across a shop, you can buy bombs right away, so you find those immediately. Just a lot of reasons why this is a good start.
So, yeah.
Yeah, it looks like just the dark sanctuary there at the potion shop.
Yeah. So, yeah, this is the awkward spot for fake creepers. This one is not hold left, it's hold up left, actually. Oh, so sanctuary is on the ferry. So, let's just take the Julian Cave, and if we want to take the item, we can just save and quit. It does not matter.
Yeah, also nice to have the back of escape accessible so early. You don't have to really worry about finding that sewers key to get to those items in the back, so...
Yeah. We just need bombs now. If possible, I think you want bombs before doing a saving quit again. Okay, so Quartz seems to have either the good price pack or the bad price pack. So this is a dark room. We don't know yet which one, but there's a high chance it's okay. So he fell into a hole because there was a mark on the top right of the screen.
Yeah, the dark room you're probably really looking for is trying to figure out if it's the old man cave, which you can always tell just by moving up a little bit and seeing if you jump off a ledge.
Yeah. So Goomba figured out which dark room it was, and we'll take it right now. While Shkoople is doing the eastern area already. Without weapons and with 3 hearts, it's pretty hard. So, okay, this is Paradox Rover. So, if we have a mirror, we can second break this, and it's very nice. But for now, it's completely useless.
And
Yeah,
there we
it
see
was the old
Goomba.
man cave.
Yeah, got through that old man escape, and we'll
There was
get a
the
prize
high
here and early access to Death Mountain.
The valuable thing is the save point. Oh, so this is the other entrance to the Paradox Cave. So this is currently just locked by the lamp. So good. So this is another. No, okay.
Yeah, and so it looks like Goomba is going to climb up the mountain and check these entrances up here, and then finish by jumping down and checking that last entrance, and then going back into Paradox Cave, so we can check some of those connectors as well.
Yeah. That's probably the best play you can do. You just second stroke the entire Death Mountain, so yeah. Goomba is buying at least 15 bombs right now. Probably not the arrows yet. You have very little money at this point. So now that he has bombs, he can kill enemies and do most of the entrances in the game. So this is good.
Another interesting cave over there on Shkoople's side, that is the front of Hookshot Cave at the Flute 5 spot.
Oh, and Goomba is finding Hookshot Cave on the Spectacle Rock entrance.
Oh, so that's sort of interesting. That means all of these Death Mountain entrances are in logic now, since you could just walk through the back of Hookshot Cave.
Yeah. So that means Paradox Cave is actually in logic. So there's a lot of connectors in this mountain. There's Hookshot Cave, Hyrule Castle, Paradox Cave, Old Man. This will be a very big hub in this seed. So time for some hype. We are doing 7 items right now. Oh, and this is a Moonpearl on Shkoople.
Yeah. Ooh, and
Oh.
boots on Goomba's side. Wow.
Yeah, boots. And the pot small, which is good. Fist on big. Okay, that's pretty nice.
Yeah, we're getting a lot of good stuff early, because Shkoople also found the GT Big Key and the Desert Small behind the Hyrule Castle main entrance.
Yeah. So Goomba will just finish the eastern area now that he took the connector with Paradox Cave. While Shkoople is probably going to Kak and farming some bombs on the way. So this is a thing that that will save time for Goomba, since he just got 15 bombs and his opponent has to farm some. Okay, chase minigame. Shkoople is finding a key to Ice Palace. Getting keys to Ice Palace is very good. You at least want one if you can't get your Somaria or your Big Key. Because good Ice Palace routing without small keys is only if you have both of those items. Okay, so this is the other side of Hookshot Cave.
And Goomba will be able to get one chest here with those boots.
Yeah, and he knows that boots are in logic right now, which is huge.
And yeah, I feel like it's going to be a while before Shkoople finds those boots, whereas I think Goomba will get to Hyrule Castle relatively quickly.
Yeah. He has a lot of things to do before going back there, so he's probably doing this before. At least the 3 sanctuary items, these are completely free.
Yeah, I'm just thinking shkoople already passed up on that hookshot cave connector that went up to Death Mountain, so it's going to be tough to get back to that one before you sort of run out of other things to do and resort to connectors.
Yeah. So we got a GT Small already, which is pretty good to get. Useless at this point, but will be useful later. And a Cage of Pirna, which is very good. So those boots are actually locking Hype Cave, which is pretty big entrance. So
2 big keys already.
yeah, not the best big keys, but at least you won't isolate items when you go in these dungeons.
Yeah, that's one of those things that could turn out to be huge later or be completely meaningless. The fact that Goomba sort of won that coin flip to get the boots right away and will have those keys his first trip into the dungeons.
And shkoople finding the 5th town map in the back of tavern. Maps are not that useful early on in the game, but at the end you just want them to not to confirm your go modes. Goomba will be picking that moon pearl pretty soon. Goomba has to feel good about this moon pearl actually, because he got it. He got it after getting boots.
And we find Thieves Town over in Kakariko Village as well, which Goomba has the big key for.
Yeah.
And could use that blue cane to defeat Blind.
Yeah, but I'm not sure if he will go do it, because without the small key you are and the hammer you are isolating one chest very hard. So if you isolate this chest and it's nothing, it's okay. But if it's one of the items you need, you have a very big problem. This old man and friends, this old man save point is very bad. The Laser Bridge entrance. So let's hope the back is better. Since shkoople found the lamp already, this will be in logic for Goomba. He just doesn't know yet. Okay, so this is the Dark World access. He can't do anything right now because he has no glove, no hammer, no flippers, no hookshot. Can't do anything here. But this will be good later.
Yeah, and unlucky from shkoople there. Unfortunately took a death in Mini Moldorm Cave, trying to only having bombs as a weapon.
Yeah, this is not ideal.
Yeah, gonna be a long walk back to Kakariko now.
Well, at least he's doing Sanctuary right now. Okay, so Goomba is finding the dam right now, which is very good for him. The dam is very close to the to his vanilla entrance, so you can check the item very fast in this seed. This is good.
Ooh, but this might actually be a blessing in disguise for shkoople, who is headed back to that old man connector right now, having found the lamp in Kakariko. So
yeah, he will get these boots. So yeah, okay, that's good for him. It actually saved him. This is pretty insane. Oh, nice full magic on the bush crab, and 300 rupees in the dam also. Goomba will be checking the M cave and probably Agina. So this is the Spectacle Rock connector, the good entrance, because it gives us 1 item. And the Smith is at Agina Cave, which is absolutely garbage if you don't have the flute. So this will be interesting.
Yeah, so now Goomba headed back to pick up that item, and I would suspect we'll try the bomb jump across the gap here. Ooh, Red Cane in Spectral Rock Cave.
This is very good. Yeah, so Goomba is doing this bomb jump. You can check where it goes. It's not in logic, but that's always good information. So this is Kak. This is good for him. Now he will do all Kak entrances, and if there is nothing he wants to do after this, he can just finish this connection. Okay, this is error. So we can get 2 items there right now. And another big key. That's a lot of big keys in this seed. And it's a Maya big key. So
that is interesting that we have Boots, Red Cane, and the Meyer Big Key already.
yeah.
Or I think heads up from Shkoople here, going to grab some hearts out of Hookshot Cave and also pick up this one bonkable chest.
Goomba just bought his 5th small key. So this is pretty huge. Now he just needs a hammer, and he will be able to do the entirety of his song.
Yeah, and he's going to stumble onto Thieves Town in just a minute here. Ooh, and finds the front of Turtle Rock as well. Really good timing after picking up that Red Cane. And the mirror in the compass chest of Turtle Rock. Wow, Goomba is just making all the right moves in this run.
Yeah.
With the mirror and Moon Pearl early, you can just get anywhere you want to in a Crosskeys seed.
Yeah, so this mirror is probably the best item to get besides Moon Pearl in Crosskeys. So this will help a lot with routing decisions and a lot of things. Yeah. And the cape and the flippers. So that's a lot of items in the early game in this seed.
Yeah, seed is definitely being pretty generous early on. That can sometimes be scary because then you've got the whole world open in front of you, and you just kind of have to pick a direction and go for it. People finding Super Bunny Cave here in one of the Dark World caves on West Death Mountain.
Yeah. So with Super Bunny Cave, Shkoople will be able to refill his magic, which is pretty nice in Entrance Randomizer. And he's getting a big key to Skullwoods. So not a big key you want, but at least you'll do Skullwoods in one hit, in one shot. So good enough.
Yeah, and you called it correctly. Goomba is just dipping the front of Thieves Town and then heading out, not wanting to isolate that big chest. Thieves Town is in a pretty accessible location, so we'll be coming back through Kakariko a few more times, I think.
Yeah.
found-
Shkoople will just check the pod and area entrances with one hut, which is pretty scary right now.
Yeah, I was going to say another connector over to the eastern part of Dark World.
This one is a good connector. Goomba is doing the escape sequence right now. The first chest is in logic. The other two not without the sure small key. So this will be interesting. We usually do this pretty fast if we have the sanctuary drop down, because you can do all the items without the small key. Yeah, we have some intense action with a double hot beep from shkoople. Oh, it seems Goomba getting the item destroyed the damage from the bomb. And shkoople is paying $100 to the monkey to open the Palace of Darkness entrance for a shop.
Shkoople also going to check out these old man exits.
Yeah, and be completely disappointed.
And it looks like not a whole lot to be found in Hyrule Castle. I think we found 2 of the entrances. Maybe there's one more to check as a potential connector.
Yeah. So there's still Dark World for the items, and it's in logic right now. Shkoople doing 2 rage slashes at this entrance.
This will be our first look at anything across the North Light World. Oh yeah, glove at Dark Cross.
Yeah, so yeah, this Hyrule Castle is actually pretty good. So this is a logical glove. Everything Goomba has in his inventory is in logic right now. So that's a lot of available stuff right now.
Yeah, and the glove opens up several caves. I mean, one in the Ice Rod Cave area, the M Cave, and Death Mountain Ascent, which Goomba will get to in just a minute here after wrapping up the Lost Woods.
Yeah. And Goomba is already doing Sick Kid, so that's very good for him. You always want that bottle early, and it's just nice. So Goomba will check the connection right now. Lost Woods can wait a little, it seems.
Yeah, this is an interesting choice. Felt like there was still some good stuff to do in this area and then loop back around, but maybe with the sanctuary letting out at the ferry, Goomba's just going to head across the north side of the map, like Shkoople just did.
Yeah, I actually like this play because you want this information as soon as possible. And yeah, Lost Woods, you can still loop Lost Woods. There's a lot of connection in CAC. You can get back to them. Oh, so Shkoople just found the hammer in Desert Palace, while Goomba just found Swamp Palace in Outcast.
Yeah, this was a really good connector for Goomba, because Village of Outcasts, of course, has a lot of entrances. You can dip into Skull Woods, all kinds of stuff from here, and then just mirror back to CAC if you want to. But yeah, that hammer is also a really big find.
Hammer is a weapon. That's the best thing about it right now. Oh, Goomba found the another desert entrance, so he will be getting this hammer right now. This is insane. So they both got into Desert Palace, but not with the same entrance. So yeah, shkoople is getting an advantage. So Goomba take it from him literally 20 seconds later.
Ooh, and for the Aga fans in the audience, we are gonna see Aga 1 since the Aga Tower entrance is locked behind the Lumberjacks. Or sorry, the Ganon entrance is locked behind the Lumberjacks.
Yeah, so all your hopes for Jet Seed are dashed right now. We are hunting 2 more Ice Rods in this seed. And Goomba is getting his hammer right now.
Which means Goomba now has traditional Dark World access.
Yeah, and with very good connectors for Dark World access. So this is pretty insane. So he just mirrored to do this 5th sound. There's no reason not to do it right now. You have all keys, hammer. What can you ask more? You even have Bjarna if you are not confident in the fight.
Yeah, that's really ridiculous. I mean, you couldn't plan it better than that, to just have the hammer let you out right there where you could mirror back to the Thieves' Town entrance. It's amazing.
Yeah. But shkoople still does not have this small key to 5th sound because he did not buy the merchant item. Also, he did not know that the left desserts went to Kak.
And there's the other end of the Death Mountain Fairy Cave connector. I don't know if either runner has seen both sides, but we have.
Goomba getting pretty low on health right now. Ooh. And nice dodging.
Yeah, boots with no sword can be very dangerous because a lot of the dashes that you're used to doing are not so safe anymore without a sword held in front of you. Yeah, Incoherent in chat pointing out an interesting little quirk of Crosskeys. Since this Thieves' Town entrance was in Light World, things like the caterpillars are the same as, I forget if it's the rats or the snakes, but it's essentially the rats. Okay, yeah, it's just the Dark World version of the rats, but since they are in the Light World as far as the game is concerned, they do Light World easy rat damage instead of murdery caterpillar damage.
Yeah. So Goomba is getting... It will be just playing it pretty safe, getting some hearts, getting some magic, just in case. Oh, and that's quick. So, yeah, you want this Thieves' Town small key, just in case. So no doubt shkoople will go to 5th Town right now, because that's just the best play at this point. You can do everything. Shkoople found Turtle Rock entrance. I don't remember if Goomba found Turtle Rock.
Yes, that's where that mirror came from, so... And shkoople has seen the cane, but was not able to pick it up. Found the normal Spectacle Rock cave entrance.
What a nice blind fight from Goomba. Using some Maria just like this. And this is his first crystal right now. So we don't know yet if it's a red one, but it's a crystal, so that's good. And yeah, he's getting a sunk heart on the boss, which is pretty wasted. Especially when you have no magic, so you still have to wait for the cutscene. Okay, time for some dark world action from Goomba. Okay, he's doing Spike Cave right now. This is pretty risky, but it's in logic, so he's doing it.
Yeah, he definitely took a second to think about it, but gets rewarded with Fire Rod.
Yeah, it's in logic. If it's in logic, there's a high chance this is actually good. Or will he? Oh, he has a red potion, that's okay. That will take a lot of stuff from Goomba. No magic, no potion, no hearts. But even if you die now, the play paid. So that's it. Goomba will be getting the item that was in this drop down. I think it was a key.
Yes, a small key in this drop down, which small keys are always a little bit scary since there were a couple of really important ones like those Agate Tower keys in this seed or the Swamp Small.
Yeah. And it's a Cannon Tower key. So this is our second one.
And also nice to find that Fire Rod right here, because if Goomba wants to head up to Skull Woods, we can check out the back entrance there as well, because that's another entrance that you can really easily isolate.
Yeah, what an insane item pool. Oh, and this is the blind house. So we will add more items in this insane item pool, it seems. We just get a second bottle right now. And a fruit! What a find! So it seems in terms of items we are not missing much. But we are missing a lot of keys. So
Yeah, I mean...
Yeah.
I was going to say, like, bow, hookshot, and maybe ice rod if Turtle Rock is a crystal, which is absurd to be that close to item go mode half an hour into a Crosskeys seed.
Oh, we can also need mitts, but okay, so this is Turtle Rock right entrance. Goomba will check it instantly, because it's in a bad spot. It's in logic. Chain Chomp Room is in logic right now. So now that he has Fire Rod, killing the Poké will be very easy, so he will probably do it to get the key. Ooh. Good thing that shkoople has a half magic and a Biana. Otherwise, this could have ended badly. Yeah. Lava chest comes with full magic, this is very important. And this is the Turtle Rock map. That's a very good map to find, because you can know if you need this ice rod. Goomba will be taking some bombs and 1 heart. When you have 5 hearts, you can survive a Chain Chomp, so not a bad idea.
Alright, and good news for shkoople, about to find the glove in Dark Cross after doing the front of escape sequence.
Yeah. Good news indeed. Goomba just got nothing more than this map, so still a good find.
Yeah, like you said, that's one of the worst entrances in a Crosskey seed. Oh, okay. Just Goomba finding everything here.
Yeah. So, it seems we will be hunting for more keys than items in this seed. So, we are missing so much keys right now that we still cannot talk about Go mode.
Yeah, we found several big keys, but they're mostly the ones you don't need, right? I mean, we've got Ice and Swamp, Skull Woods as well, so we're definitely going to need some big keys, probably some small keys, unless the Crystal Dungeons are extremely generous.
Yeah, we have all the useless big keys. So, where are the useful big keys?
And of course, like we said, those 2 Aga small keys, which could be literally anywhere.
Yeah. This is the biggest problem in this set right now. You need 2 Aga small keys, and you have literally every item in the game. So, where could those Aga small keys be? The answer is everywhere.
And again, just this routing piecing together so nicely. Goomba able to mirror, clean up some stuff in Kakariko, activate his flute, get these chests that are now accessible with the fire rod, and he's still got that portal down south of the village so he can wrap up like K45 and Stumpy and all of the South Dark World stuff.
Yeah, this is when you have a lot of items, routing is this is where you can see routing skills. If you have a lot of items with a lot of stuff to do. And
Yes.
yeah, Goomba did not forget that he does not have hookshot, so he did not lose time doing this. And he gets a shovel out of it. So
A shovel when he's on his way to Stumpy.
yeah, this is good. If you have to get shovel, might as well get it now.
But yeah, that's such a huge skill in Crosskeys, is keeping track of where things are on the map, because it would be so easy to forget that there was that Turtle Rock entrance there, and that you could pick up those 2 extra items out of it while you were in the area. So just being really efficient with your pathing is so important to get in fast times.
Yeah. If the Agatha small keys are not terrible, this could still be a jet seed, but the hope is very small right now. So shkoople is doing the Ice Road area right now. Since shkoople never found his Somaria, he still cannot get his mirror, which is pretty bad for him. Oh, and even our red crystals are 5th down and Misery Maya. So Goomba actually has a red crystal right now.
Yeah, and fascinating that these dungeons that we have found all of the stuff for early on are those 2 reds. That's a little suspicious.
Yeah, we still did not find Misery Maya, but if we find it, we can clear it. So yeah, this is getting suspicious.
Yeah, and there is some key logic in Misery Mire, but none of it matters for the boss, because you can get to the boss with just the big key, so...
Yeah. The keys are important for 3 items. For 2 items in Misery Mire. The other Ice Palace key. So we have all keys to Ice Palace. we have fire rods, we have hammer and glove. So if we find Ice Palace, we can follow it right there in logic. So yeah, Ice Palace is also pretty suspicious right now.
Yeah, and I guess it's just what we were saying before, right? When you find this many items early on, everything is suspicious because you can do most of the game at this point. It's just a matter of finding it.
Yeah, and yeah, but we have all keys to Ice Palace. This is the only other dungeon. We have all keys. This town we had everything too.
Although Shkoople just found that swamp small on the hobo, so we've got between our two runners everything for swamp, except that hookshot, which I guess is important.
Yeah, I think hookshot is pretty useful in Swamp Palace.
I also want to shout out one other nice piece of heads-up routing from Shkoople. Did dip into that whirlpool while checking the Ice Rod Cave area to finish off the Death Mountain Ascent Cave, and then just warped right back to finish off the water checks. But Goomba finding our first sword.
Finally a sword. Now you can dash into everything without dying. Goomba seems to be getting hobo right now. For free with a mirror. Oh, and this is a French vanilla pod key in pod big key in Shkoople pod.
I mean, I expect there to always be a pod key in pod, but I don't expect it to be the big key necessarily.
Yeah. This is very good. But Shkoople, not having a bow yet, cannot go to Halmazor right now.
Yeah, this is not a terrible location for pod, though, at the waterfall cave. Now it looks like Goomba is also going to head in this direction, going to swim over to the Dark Ice Rod Cave area and just mirror to cover all of this at once.
He has two hearts, so he has to be careful right there. He can cape if needed now that he is out of the water. Be careful, Goomba, don't die here, that would be super bad. Okay, and this is Agatoa, so this is required. So now that you have the Agatoa entrance, you only hunt for 2 keys. Oh, and this is Laser Bridge. So 5 more items for Goomba. And yeah. If you get a high ice rod here, oh no, you still need the turtle rod big key, but that would be good. So yeah, 5 more items, good enough. And Goomba will still be able to check the Agatoa first chest.
And this is why Crosskeys is great. We're going to get 10 of the 12 items out of Turtle Rock, and we have not found a single key for it yet.
Yeah, because we got 3 different entrances.
And a question in chat about if Goomba has checked Lumberjack. I believe Goomba has not seen it yet, because the half magic is on Bonk Rocks, so I think Goomba has just not done that area of the world yet.
Goomba still has Sanctuary, Lost Woods, Lumberjack, and Pyramid to check. So he does not know. He doesn't know yet. But that's not a problem. He will check it when he later. He does not need to right now. And yeah, he will be doing the Lightford entrances before checking the Agina item in case there is a Agatoa monkey here. Shkoople getting out of pod and going to the Zora area. So Goomba is getting that Mazurima red crystal information, which is good for him. And his green pendant information in Ice Palace. Oh yeah, Blue Mail is good. At least you won't die to anything in this seed.
Yeah, we saw shkoople having some issues up there on Death Mountain a few minutes ago at 4 hearts or so, but now up to 8 or 9 with Blue Mail, things get a lot more comfortable.
Yeah. God of War had nothing for Goomba right now. So yeah, he's probably going Catfish right now, taking the Whirlpool to get there, and mirroring to Solar area, so he will be doing a lot of checks.
And Goomba will have the bow when he finds Palace of Darkness here in just a minute. That will be interesting to see what he chooses to do inside Palace of Darkness then.
I mean, he will get his big key. So yeah, he will get his big key. So he can say, I'll just beat the boss. There's a 5 chance out of 7 that it's a crystal, so that you have to do it. And it's information. If you get a pendant, you know the other dungeons are crystals. There's only one more pendant if you get it.
Yeah, you can do a good chunk of pod even with just the 2 small keys if you're willing to do the right side a couple of times.
Yeah, I think it's not a good idea usually. Goomba can still wait to kill Elma at this point, I think, because he's still missing a lot of keys and information. So it's easy to get another possible. Yeah, you always open this door. It's too slow to not open it.
So yeah, then just a question of if Goomba wants to go to the back, Compass Chest, Dark Basement, etc., or take out the boss right now. Oh, and finds the map to pod here, so he could just...
Yeah.
Let's see, this entrance was in the light world. Oh, but he could go outside, go through his portal, and then check the map, I guess, but...
Yeah, but I think he will just kill the boss at this point. I think it's just a little too slow to check the map right now. Well, maybe he's just going. Oh, that was a bow dash. We don't see that often. Yeah, so... And he's getting his red mail in the right side. So he's completely immortal right now. Since he kept his hammer equipped, there's a high chance he's going to the boss. Yeah, so this is a boss right now. There's a very high chance it's a crystal. So I cannot blame this play. Shkoople is going to Swamp Palace without a shot. So this is interesting.
Yeah, I think this was the first time shkoople has found Swamp Palace, because this is like Agina's Cave or somewhere in this area. So I think just while you're here, you found the dam already, might as well head in.
Yeah, but will you do left side? I think not. At this point, it's super early.
Yeah, it's definitely a bit slower than it would be with the hook shot, since you can't pick up this key from the main lobby, but I would be tempted, once I'm in this far, I'm going to take everything out of this dungeon that I can.
Yeah, personally I would have just picked the second chest and left. Because it's easy to get back to Swamp. It's in a very good spot right now. So I think it's just too slow. If you want to go, yeah, if you want to go farther than the second chest, you do left side. There's no chance you are not doing it. But if you just pick the first two chests, it's okay to leave. Okay, nice fights. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So shkoople found a bombos, so at least he's not getting out empty-handed. And a Mario map, that's good. Okay, and the answer is a pendant, but is not a crystal. So probably disappointed about this, but at least he has info now.
Yeah, and again, like you were saying about Swamp, this is a fairly accessible entrance, so when Goomba gets more pod keys, won't be too bad to come back, but yeah, is probably wishing he opted for the items in the back over that blue pendant right now.
Well, at least he knows Elmad has nothing now. But when he gets back to... I expect him to go back to pod with at least 2 more keys at this point. Just to not isolate things. So this is the Eastern Palace big key. Okay, this is good. So we are in the illegal situation where you have Eastern Palace big key and the bow before finding Eastern Palace, which happens a grand time of never usually.
Yeah, I was gonna say this has never happened to me, so
yeah. Goomba in qualifiers in a Swiss round races got a seed with Eastern Palace big key and bow in the first 10 minutes of the seed. And Eastern Palace was immediately accessible and had literally everything you needed to finish a seed. Oh, and this is a desert beacon. Goomba is finding a lot of very useful keys right now.
yeah, those big keys we were saying we hadn't found many of are disappearing pretty quickly.
Yeah. And
Whereas
he
shkoople
already
just...
has 10 hearts.
I was gonna say, shkoople just found the Hera small key, which is one of those keys that you're happy to never find.
Yeah, but if there's anything in Hera basements, display from shkoople will actually take quite a lot. Oh, and this is GG from on Goomba's side. So, yeah, Goomba does not have a shot, but is that a problem when you can just bomb jump the entire TOTT? And another pod small. So now Goomba can check the items if he needs to. Good for him.
And I'm trying to... I lost track of our drop-downs. Is there anything interesting behind Aga 2? I don't think so. Is it the ferry?
I think it's ferry. We saw Uncle, right? I don't remember about Uncle, actually.
Oh, I'm not sure we did see the uncle.
If it's Uncle, it's 2 items. Okay, shkoople got his fire rod. Oh, this is just what keys.
I mean, Aga 2 not super relevant right now unless Goomba wants to do some hovering or Moldorm bounce shenanigans, again without that hook shot, but I would say, I mean, and the climb is a huge commitment, so I would say we're going to clear out the basement and no more at this point.
Yeah. Well, he can do the entirety of the basements if he's willing to do some bomb jumps, which, I mean, if you have boots, it's actually pretty free. Oh, and this is a castle towards monkey. And a hook shot. So, what did I say about bomb jumps? It seems we will not see them today. So this hook shot is completely out of logic. You need 4 GT small keys to get it. But I mean, do you skip the entirety of GT?
Yeah, this is one of those things that, I mean, if you're like one item from Go mode, then you start thinking about, you know, which of my items are actually in logic and which ones aren't. But the GT Smalls could be just about anywhere in the game, I feel like. So, you know, maybe they are accessible in just entrances you haven't gotten to yet. So I don't think you put too much, you worry too much about if that hookshot is in logic or not.
So now the big question is, will Goomba climb? He has a hookshot now. I think you just not climb because GT is very easy to access.
Yeah, I agree, and it's such a huge time commitment for... I mean, it is 6 items now, with 4 in the climb and then the 2 on Uncle, but...
I would consider climb if I had Tempered Sword to fast clear most of the rooms. But Fighter Sword is just painful.
Ooh, we see Skull Woods as our other pendant, so that is a very efficient map check from shkoople there, getting all 3 pendants on screen.
Yeah. He has all info. And Goomba run the room. He's getting a lot of hearts. Red mail with 12 hearts. If he dies, it's probably intentional at this point. So Goomba has a bow, so yeah, we will not see armor strats. See, even GT Big Chest tell you just use your bow.
Yeah, GT not really paying out, besides that out of logic hookshot.
Well, I mean, you had the castle tower small and the hook shots. Don't ask for more.
That's true. Man, very clean ice almost there from Goomba.
Yeah. And the turtle works more, which is pretty useful. You want at least one to have the option to kill Trinex, which will be required in this set. So good.
And here is sword on shkoople's side finally as well.
Yeah. Happy slashing. And Goomba will just go to Hera right now. Don't have big key, but it's a dungeon. He wants crystal information. He will get crystal information. We are still hunting for 3 dungeon entrances right now on his side, at least. And this is another GT Small. Oh, this one is interesting. So that means the hookshot is locked by the Arabic key right now. This is very interesting.
Yeah.
So this small dome is not that much. Yeah. So this small dome is not that far into the logic, it seems. You are expected to beat small dome before getting the hookshots.
Yeah, that'll definitely be interesting to keep an eye on of how that logic resolves. Because it is true that for GT Smalls, feels like that's going to be near the end of the logic chain, so... But we'll see how it all shakes out.
Yeah. And Goomba will check this connection right now. I remember correctly, this puts him to Swamp Palace. Yes. He has the Turtle Rock information, but he has nothing else. So he knows he needs a nice rod invested and a Turtle Rock Biki at least. So Goomba can full clear Swamp Palace. I expect him to do the left side.
Yes, and once again, this is another opportunity that Goomba might gain another advantage if there's anything in the back of Swamp Palace, since shkoople was not able to check that.
Yeah,
the first trip in.
There's not a high chance there's anything in the back of Swamp, since the shot is actually super far in logic. And this is why the GT Ascension is not good, I think. While your hookshot is out of logic, it's a premature decision to go to climb. So yeah, we want Ice Rod, 15 Total Walk Biki, Castle Tower Small, entrances, so maybe meats. There's actually a high chance we need meats, I think.
Yeah, we're starting to run through a lot of our entrances. We haven't seen a connector to the mire area yet, so that might be our access to those mire entrances and Desert Ledge.
Yeah, so time to see if shkoople is getting an advantage out of this Edward Smolky. While Goomba is doing left side swamp with every good glitch. You need to die after finishing Tile Room shkoople. That Moldom was pretty scary. Okay, so this is nothing. One less out for shkoople.
And it's a little bit easier to see how the boots are saving you time throughout the seed, but I think the time that Goomba has saved with that mirror is so much greater than the time he saved from the extra time with boots. Things like all of these death warps that shkoople has to do, it just adds up so quickly.
And also routing in the overworld. Goomba did most of his light world checks while being in the dark world. The 10-minute boots advantage is actually not that important, but the mirror advantage is just insane. Goomba will be getting his bombos in a few seconds right now, and shkoople will be very mad at this mirror, I think, because it's been available for ages. Okay, back of Swamp time.
And we'll see another diver down.
Yeah. Nothing yet in Swamp Palace. That's expected with this hookshot. And shkoople getting his shovel right now. So Goomba will do some fighter sword action in the Argus fight, which is not an ideal weapon, but at least you can kill him. At least it's not armor swapping, which feels very bad.
Yeah, I've been watching some of the combo Super Metroid Link to the Past randomizer tournament recently, and it just reminds me how terrible having to actually menu is.
Yeah. Quick swap is a great addition in this game. Oh. Okay, that's good. He had only one hammer. And a small key to Skullwoods. So Skullwoods, so Mochula is behind the hookshot. That's interesting.
Yeah, so Mothula, one of our... It is a pendant, though, so...
Yeah, so that's actually super good information. You don't need to beat Mochula. Probably. At this point, I think Climb is better than Mochula. But so Goomba knows that his turn is a crystal now. I mean, Goomba has the desert back entrance, so he just needs to beat desert to know that Skullwoods is completely useless.
Yeah, and I believe we've seen the back of Desert, but
Yeah,
on
Goomba has
Shkoople's
seen it.
side. Oh, okay, they've both seen it. Okay.
They both saw it. Goomba knows what desert is. Definitely.
Ooh, and
that's
there's
a
that...
nice road.
Yeah, Ice Rod at the big key chest in Skullwoods.
I mean, will Goomba miss it? He will be going to Skullwoods at one point, right? That's a lot of things. He's doing the entrances there, then going back to Skullwoods. He's
Yeah.
doing Skullwoods last because you can get stuck in Skullwoods and it feels super bad. Oh, and this is bad. This is the green pendant. Yeah, you can see shkoople is extremely mad about this dungeon here. He knows he has to do it. But, oh boy, does it feel bad. You have to do it. You're never going back here. You do everything. You have all keys. You have logical access. There's no way you're not doing this, Espadas.
Yeah, on the plus side, you have to expect that your opponent is going to wind up doing it as well, so it's one of those things that's just a sunk cost for both of you, but...
Yeah, but with this item set, no way, there's nothing in Ice Palace. Oh, that's a connection. Goomba will be doing it pretty fast. Okay, good info.
An extremely useless connector.
Yeah, Goomba still has some entrances left here and there, but not much. So if he does not find the Misery Maya access right now, like, yeah, if you don't find the Misery Maya area, you have to find Myths, I think. He still has the Dark Death Mountain stuff to do, so there's still good things to do. But you have to think about Myths. And this is a pot small. Wait, so that's the fourth pot small. We didn't find anything in the back of pod, right?
Correct, because Shkoople went to the back and did Dark Basement and Dark Maze.
Okay, so at this point I'm starting to get suspicious of the 6 items locked, but you don't go there before having the 6 keys in Shkoople point of view, I think. Goomba found Eastern. So Goomba is getting another crystal right now.
And yeah, was this the bumper cave entrance or like Dark Lumberjacks somewhere in there?
Something like this. So this is good. Goomba is just needs to find Misery Maya, and he will be in the I know where every crystal is mode. He's probably hoping for City Small as soon as possible. If I get that second City Small, he's in a very, very, very insane spot. He already has a very big advantage on shkoople. Oh, this is a mushroom. This has to feel bad.
Yeah, because even though shkoople is going to find Eastern Palace pretty soon, does not have a bow, so won't be able to finish it. And there's that second castle tower.
Oh, okay, Goomba has an insane advantage right now. So
shkoople does have a bow. I'm crazy. Never mind.
Yeah, so Goomba is missing a grand total of Misery Maya access and the Turtle Rock Big Key. That's it. And Ice Rod, but Ice Rod will be pretty soon. He needs a sword, but there's a high chance you find the sword. So yeah. Yeah. So this Asparagus was filled with a lot of things, like depression and regrets. We just got a mushroom and some bad key logic. And Master Sword, so Goomba needs one less thing now.
I feel like the commentator's blessings are coming real fast here for Goomba.
Yeah. This is insane. Goomba is missing so little line now. This Master Sword is very clutch. Hera Big Key. So that's our GT Small logic.
Yeah, so 3 GT Smalls in logic now, I guess.
Yeah, we just miss only one to put this hookshot in logic. Oh. Sad days for Goomba missing Armor's fast kill.
I was gonna say, with the way this routing has been going, that's literally the worst thing that has happened to Goomba this seed, is messing up that quick kill.
Yeah, and getting a second Turtle Rock Small in case you just use one by accident. Yeah, so just find this Misery Maya now. Oh, here's Bumper Cave at Dark Lumberjack, and our runners did a little high five here on the way.
Goomba finally going to get the information that this Aga is actually required.
Yeah, and he will be actually pretty happy about this since he has the 2 City Smalls already. Like, at this point you don't care, you have the City Smalls.
Yeah, and he's seen enough of the drop downs that he knows he has to do either Aga 1 or Aga 2, so actually this is the better outcome for him.
No, he still did not check the last rules.
Wow, has he not been in Lost Woods yet? That's amazing.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you want to see some 1 hour, 15 minutes Lost Woods action? Yeah, Goomba still needs to go to school to get his ice rod at one point. Okay, so welcome, top of Darkness Mountain, it seems. Oh, and map 2, Hyrule Castle. Yeah. Of course it's a map, Hyrule Castle. Shkoople getting his second Agatha was small, I think. While Goomba finds his mimic cave.
Yeah, and several entrances he can check up here. We've also silvers, nice.
Yeah. So yeah, this will be a murder. Cannon fight will be easy.
And just more things going well for Goomba. How often do you get to the top of Death Mountain with all 3 medallions? Oh, it doesn't have Mitt, so we can't actually open the Turtle Rock portal. Never mind.
Yeah, but at least he doesn't need to take the info. So 1 less things to do. Okay, what was that area entrance? Nothing. Okay, so Goomba will check the 2 bottom Darkness Mountain entrances. And the other side of Paradox Cave. So this has been available for ages.
Yeah, interesting that neither of our runners checked it while they were in Paradox before. I know you don't want to risk getting shut out when they were both, I think, exploring Death Mountain at the time, but yeah, it might have saved Goomba a trip down here to the bottom part of the mountain.
Okay, so what are you doing when you are Goomba right now? You can beat Aga now. There's a second chest you can get, so doing it now is not a bad idea. That will also put you in the pyramid, which I think Goomba did not check yet. Yeah, okay, he's beating deserts. Makes sense. It's a crystal, do it. Well, he doesn't know it's a crystal, but he will know in 2 minutes.
And Shkoople getting just his second crystal as Goomba's about to get his 4th.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I feel like Shkoople has, to a certain extent, just gotten randoed a little bit. Goomba just made some correct choices really early on that have snowballed. I mean, getting the boots early, getting the cane early, which let him get the mirror early. Just a lot of those little things have added up to a pretty significant lead for Goomba at this point in the race.
Yeah, he has to feel in. He has to feel ahead in this. There's no way. Oh, and the book. Yeah, get your nice prize.
So
nothing is going wrong in this seed, it seems.
Yeah, 2 more items and an entrance. Goomba might even head down to Bombo's tablet and then check the desert entrance. There's a possibility right now, but I don't know if he's got better things on his mind.
I definitely would. You are hunting 1 dungeon. Just do it. This book is pretty clutch right now. Because there was no way you were going back to the bomb buster at this point. Oh, it's kind of small. How cute.
Okay, so this looks like, yeah, Goomba's headed back to Aga Tower.
Yeah, I mean, there's no reason. You have to do it. There's one more chest. So, why not?
And that Ice Palace just getting worse for Shkoople as Saha gives us a single rupee.
Yeah. His last hope is with this mushroom he got in Ice Palace.
And I think he doesn't even know where the potion shop is to pick up this item, so... Oh, Hookshot Cave. We haven't been here in a while. But Shkoople not having the hookshot.
But did not go to Shot Cave, yes.
So that might be where Goomba is thinking about Hookshot not being in logic and not wanting to go back there just yet.
Yeah. Also, by beating Akatoa, he will be put nicely on the top of the pyramid, like a pro, and just check 3 more entrances.
Oh, and this is interesting. Shkoople is taking the long way up to the top of Death Mountain, but means he'll be in the light world, and might check like this spiral cave drop down, which is an entrance that we haven't seen yet on Goomba's side.
Yeah, Goomba did not check it because he can just find the Total Rock Ledge connection. And this is the Turtle Rock Ledge side. We have all 4 Turtle Rock entrances now. What a nice Aga climb from Goomba.
Yeah, Sobers do make this much faster.
Not only Silvers. In the last small key quad rule, he just used 2 boats and boomerang.
And I feel like this is a mistake from Shkoople to do this particular drop down, because this was accessible just from the old man save and quit point.
Yes, I agree on this one. I'm very surprised Shkoople did not go to GG yet. But well, it's near. GG is 4 entrances. Yeah, he will do some checks. Yeah. And yeah, GG is Paradox mid entrance, if I remember correctly. So he will be checking it pretty soon.
Although I guess I had forgotten that Shkoople was also buying this entrance that's mitts locked. So he was getting 1 extra entrance either way that he jumped down there. So I guess it's pretty much a wash which one he picks.
No, that's not true. Since you can mirror Hardman and fall.
Oh, you're right. Yes.
Okay, so Goomba just beats Aga, and Shkoople will be picking his out of vertical shot, which will he will be happy about it. Okay, Goomba, get your pyramid item before mirroring. Yes. This is good routing.
Another fun Crosskeys quirk there. The barrier in front of the Aga Tower entrance disappears once you beat Aga 1, so it's logically possible to have to beat Aga 1 just to get rid of that barrier.
So now, yeah, Goomba is doing the hookshot game. That's fast items. And Charger works monkey, good for logic, bad for everything else. Yeah, that was pretty expected. Yeah, so this is his. Yeah, Goomba did not check yet for the area, so good time to do it. I think we will be completely mid-locked after this.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of any entrances that we have left.
Yeah, and Goomba
there's-
is still missing some Podsmores.
Desert Main is still one entrance we can get to. Let me think. Jeez, this stuff
We
in
never
the...
checked this, right?
Yes, because Goomba just found the book, and so we have not opened up the desert front entrance yet.
Oh yeah, so there's at least this one.
And I guess with 3 small keys, what is it? Mini Helma Room is in Logic in GT.
Yeah. I mean, at this point, you're Goomba, you're probably thinking about Skullwoods. Also. Because, yeah. He's doing it out tablet right now, I think. And Spy Cave and Old Man, because he did not do them yet. If I remember correctly. Yeah. So these 2 entrances right now. After Ita tablet. Ice Rod is in Skullwoods. That's not a bad spot at all to look for Goomba.
Yeah, Skullwoods is high on the list of place for him to get back to.
Well, he wants to check entrances, so he wants to go to the back of Skullwoods. So that's not a problem for him. That's it. As long as he doesn't find Maya, he will go to Skullwoods. Oh yeah, unless he finds me, obviously. But even then, Skullwoods is 6 items. That's a very big item concentration. So if he finds Maya and clear it, he will be in Ice Rod Go mode. So he will go where? In the highest item concentration area. And now he has the Skullwoods big key, so maybe Skullwoods is just better.
Yeah, I wonder if he was even thinking about wanting to single dip Skullwoods if at all possible, and so was putting that off a little bit, but...
Yeah, and now he knows that Pyramid Fury is dead. Good information. Well, not very good information for Goomba since Mr. Meyer had no chance to get there. Yeah, he's going to Skullwoods. Okay, so he will pick his Ice Rod. We are still hunting for a Turtle Rock big key. And Misery Meyer entrance. So probably mids. Yeah, and shkoople finally finding this desert big key, which will be very helpful.
Yeah, and we saw no GT climb from shkoople, as Vortex pointed out in chat, used a key on the map room, and so sort of was committing at that point to not doing the climb.
Yeah, I'm
Since you couldn't
surprised.
finish off everything.
Yeah. I'm surprised he did not find more than 1 GT small at least. Okay. Goomba will be getting his area big key in a few seconds now. It's on this next chest. So yeah, he has 2 more items to check in area, but they are very bad, so there's a pretty low chance he's doing it. He did not open the pinball chest room because it's a skull small. He does not need it. He has more than enough. He's doing the drop down now because he didn't. This is his first. Yeah, so 1 hour and 29 minutes to do the cackwell in Lost Woods. That has to be a new high score.
It's just all about the routing efficiency.
Yeah. 3-0 well at 1 hour 30 minutes. Yeah. At this point, yeah, good for Goomba. So now he just needs to find this total rock pig. There's one more thing. There's one important thing now that Goomba has that shkoople does not, and it's the potion shop location information. Okay, Goomba is checking the bed before doing Ice Palace, which is not a bad idea actually. Oh, oh. This is a vanilla sword. Yeah, Goomba is just saying, I'm not doing this shit right now, and completely. Oh no, he's doing the Lost Woods item first. Okay, no, he completely gives up on Ice Palace. Okay, so yeah. I think it's. Oh, he still has this entrance. Yeah. Okay, so. I mean, Goomba still has some connection to check. Yeah, he has this entrance yet. If Misery Mayer is here with the Turtle Rock Big Key in it, well, GG, right? You always do what you have to do before doing what you might need to do. And one thing you have to do is find Misery Mayer. Okay, this is good. This is very good. There's a high chance this leads to Misery Mayer area. This is extremely good. I think you have never been as happy as Goomba at this point to find Spiral Cave.
Yeah, normally it's a somewhat annoying entrance because you have to decide whether to chase it or not. But this might be exactly what Goomba is looking for, and there we go.
That's probably it. That's probably the race.
Yeah, this might save him from needing mitts. Oh, here's another connector. Good times.
Yeah, might as well just check where it is. That's probably the Turtle Rock. Yeah, that's it. There was a high chance it was this. And yeah, no way Goomba is not in Turtle Rock Big Key mode now. He does not need mitts. Unless it's Turtle Rock entrance or Ice Palace entrance.
Or I guess hammer pegs, theoretically.
Yeah, hammer pegs. So there's 3 entrances he can't do now. But,
smart from Goomba there to save his portal until he knows he doesn't need to come back to the Mire area, and he can go back and check the mirror entrances from the Turtle Rock portal in a second if he needs to.
Okay.
Checkerboard Cave just moved over a little bit.
Also, Hera Big did not lead to anything. If Hera Big was Turtle Rock Big, that would have been huge actually. So yeah, the outs for shkoople are getting very thin right now. Okay, this is the last spot for the Misery Mire before getting locked by Mitz.
There are the Mimic Cave and Spiral Cave vanilla entrances, right, that we haven't mirrored to yet.
Oh yeah, he wanted to keep his mirror, so yeah, he still has quite a lot of chances. And this Vanilla Mire. Okay, Turtle Rock Big Key is probably here. This is yeah. Why
Yeah,
are you? Yeah, why are we playing entrance rando? Just take this nice bombos from Swamp Palace to go to Mire.
Yeah, and if the Turtle Rock Big Key is in here, just a really galaxy brain play from Goomba to say, nope, I don't want to commit to this pendant Ice Palace if I'm not 100% sure that I need to, so...
I mean, we know Ice Palace is nothing. So, there's a high chance Turtle Rock Big Key is just here.
I mean, we haven't seen the mushroom yet. I feel like that is Shkoople's only out at this point.
This is actually the only out because GT Ascension, Goomba will do it before him at this point. So yeah, that's actually the only way he's winning. And even then, he still needs to follow this book because this book is required at this point. By the way, we did not talk about it, but book on Land Molas is actually pretty funny.
Yeah. And Goomba trying for the spooky glitch there. You throw the cane block into the pit in the previous room, and that gives you a version of spooky, but it wasn't quite working out there for Goomba, so...
Yeah. Seems he has a little trouble with spooky currently. Yeah, so he's heading straight for boss, which is a good idea, because if Turtle Rock Big Key is on VT, then you skip the Mire chest, which is good. Okay, so I expect him to go back into Mire now. Yeah, both runners exited from Pyramid Ferry. What nice kill. Okay, so where is yeah, oh okay. Shkoople is doing the best play available to him, which is finding this level.
Oh, the big chest hole.
What? I did miss the big chest.
Powder over there.
Order. Oh, that's one more thing to do.
More ways for Goomba to avoid doing Ice Palace.
And
Oh, the mitts.
okay, so this book is hard required to go to Misery Mire. So yeah, that was an item we didn't know we needed. Okay, so now that Goomba has mitts, there's no way he's going to Ice Palace before doing everything else in the map. His play is I committed to never do Ice Palace. He's committed to not touch Ice Palace for life. He's probably doing GT Ascension before Ice Palace at this point.
Yeah, meanwhile, Shkoople is finding this mire entrance as well, so has shortcutted a little bit. Will definitely make this race a little bit closer if the Turtle Rock big key is in here somewhere, but another pod small key.
This is the fourth for Goomba. He still did not find one Shkoople has. And the last GT small. So that was the logic. You had to go to Maya with this book from Desert to get the last GT small to get the hook shot. You needed boots, bombos, book just to get the hook shot. And yeah, I was expecting a pod small. Okay, so there's the chance Goomba is going to pod. There's a very high, there's a very big amount of items available for him.
Yeah, and I don't know if Goomba is going to bother checking any of these mitts entrances. It sort of depends on how many item caves are left over, which I do not have a good sense of right now. But feels like...
Yeah, he's going to pod. That's a...
Oh, okay, yep, going right back to pod.
I mean, that's an item concentration. He just needs an item now. I mean, he can float back to the Mire area now that he has mitts, so he can check these entrances. There's no reason to check those before checking your high density checks.
Yeah, and again, especially if Goomba is tracking how many entrances there are, and entrances aren't really worthwhile right now. I mean, I guess the Skullwood's back is always somewhere, which has 2 items in it, but...
Okay.
Eh.
Also, we have all 6 pod kills available now.
Yeah, that's definitely suspicious.
So, it's a pendant, which got nothing. So, Harmless Hellway is extremely suspicious right now. If this is Harmless Hellway, this is super bad for Shkoople, because he knows it's a pendant, and he already did the back. But well, if it's Harmless Hellway, Goomba just wins.
Yeah, and Lynn did point out in chat a minute ago that Shkoople has not done Aga 1 yet, so that's just an automatic plus 3 minutes that that Goomba has in his back pocket.
Yeah, especially considering Aga did not have that good an RNG. Okay, the moment of truth is totally picky here. And no. Okay, so Pod is the garbage dungeon that had as his best item was red mail. That's pretty insane. So, GT climb? Or Skullwood's back? I mean, now Mochula is in logic.
Yeah, I mean, there's also Smith Chain, since we just got those mitts. A bunch of weird little one-offs.
Okay, so... Okay, Smith Chain is probably the best play. Okay, he's going to Ice Palace now. That's a high concentration of check for him. Okay. Or Smith Chain. That's it. That's one of the two. Yeah, he's going Ice Palace. That makes sense. So Shkoople will be getting back some time here, but will lose his I have mushroom advantage. So I still think it's a better play for Goomba than just in case the Turtle Rock Big is on the potion shop.
Yeah, I feel like it does create some more potential outs for Shkoople, though, if he follows Mitts pretty quickly and finds it on something like Smith Chain or behind the Ice Palace entrance, something weird like that.
I mean, Goomba will do Ice Palace in the same time as Shkoople is doing Agatha War, so it's not that big. Also, Goomba has silvers.
Oh, also a good point.
If Master Sword is your best sword, considering we have one sword on the pad, just silvers is extremely huge at this point. This is the one time silvers is huge.
I feel like, by the way, Goomba was just showing off there with bomb strats in that Pengator room.
I mean, if you know the strats, it's faster. And that's 6 spots more for Goomba. Yeah, it was in ice. Boomerang.
Yeah, Shkoople will be finishing up his trip to Desert Ledge by connecting through to the Turtle Rock Ledge.
Yeah. You thought it would be a Nagatower small key hunt, but it was actually a Turtle Rock big key hunt this entire time.
I mean, certainly not the first time that's happened to any of these runners, I'm sure.
Yeah. Well, I'll take this better than a Nagatower small hunt.
And nothing on the TR ledge, so...
Yeah, Miss Chain is probably the best bet at this point. I mean, Goomba will follow his mushroom, because he will try to make this mushroom pay. Because Ice Palace is, did not pay, so he's trying to make it pay. Okay, GT climb. Even if GT climb has a total big key, I think Goomba has the advantage. Just by having already killed Aga.
Yeah, it does depend on how quickly he gets back to GT, and okay, Shkoople changed his mind, apparently.
Yeah, I mean, without arrows, you cannot climb.
Oh, he ran out of arrows. I mean, you can always go outside and dig.
You can no.
You can do
not
the
on this
mimic
mountain.
clip.
You cannot dig on this mountain, I think.
Oh yeah, I guess I've never tried it there. I know you can outside of regular GT because I've had to do that for arrows a couple of times.
Yeah. But is this the best way to get arrows? What? Oh. Okay. Okay. Goomba is doing magic bats now. And he delivered the mushroom. Yeah. Okay, time to check the mushroom for Goomba. Probably.
Yeah,
just
with mitts
has
now it
to-
becomes a much faster check.
Yeah. And like I said, you want to make this Ice Palace pay.
Oh yeah, you
Honestly-
forgot about this. This
Yeah,
connector.
honestly, not having arrows will actually bite Shkoople a lot. Goomba, there's a high chance Goomba is climbing now. Okay, 10 arrows.
The irony of there being arrows right there.
Yeah. If he had checked the items, he would have gotten the arrows to climb. Actually, that's super sad. Yeah. So okay, if it's on the climb, Shkoople still lose because Goomba does not have to kill Aga. That's it.
Yeah, Goomba got here quickly enough after Shkoople was trying it that probably would have been less time than Aga, but it certainly would have been a lot closer.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, if it's behind this Turtle Rock entrance, it gets real interesting.
Okay, if it's behind Turtle Rock entrance, Shkoople is probably ahead. Because that's probably the last entrance you're doing if you're Goomba at this point. There's a high chance you'll do Smith Chain and Ice entrance before, right? So this is probably his last chance. Oh, and also Shkoopler got silvers, so that's good. Okay, Skull was 2
All right.
chances.
2 outs.
Oh no. Oh no, he did not beat Pod. If Shkoople had beaten Pod at this point, he would have been able to get his tempered. Okay, 1 out left.
And Goomba's up to the
Yeah,
through Lammo 2.
getting 5 arrows because why not? Okay, is Mochila our answer in this seed?
There does also have to be a 4th sword somewhere, but
Not using hammer. Interesting. Yeah, Smith Chain is a high contender. Okay, this is sad. That's a very big time loss for Shkoople right there. Because this is probably the last thing Goomba was ever doing. So it means that Goomba will just never do it.
yeah, especially if Shkoople just goes and jumps down back to the GT entrance, because then he'll just be right behind Goomba for the rest of the game.
Yeah. So yeah, this is actually fatal to Shkoople. I think he's not coming back from this. Oh, and Tempered Sword on top of GT. This is a nail in the coffin.
Shkoople finds those arrows too.
Yes. I agree with the chat right now. The fact that Cool Woods has nothing is just the end. Oh, and this is it. Yeah, I mean, there was a high chance. You just knew it was there at this point. Okay,
I mean,
Goomba must not feel that bad then.
all the checks on the climb feel pretty equivalent as to how bad they are, which is why it's just extra funny when the game goes the extra mile to put it on validation chest.
I think the only thing Goomba is very, very mad about is probably Ice Palace play. At this point. Like, Pod just made sense, but Ice Palace is... Oh yeah, it was... Oh, this is why shkoople did not do Aga. Laser Bridge is just near it.
Oh, I see.
But no, that's actually bad, because you have to go there 2 times, since killing Trinex will put you on the entrance. That will not help.
Right, it puts you back on the main entrance of Turtle Rock, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Goomba 19 hearts, that just speaks on how much checks he has done in this seed. Last heart is probably Smith Chain at this point. Oh, and he left a heart piece, so he might actually have seen all 20 hearts in this seed. Did Goomba just do 4 slashes on the same head, on the same Ice Road shot in the head?
So there's some question in chat about if you can use a portal in some clever way over in the Ice Rod Cave area, but I think it doesn't work if both of them are in the Dark World. If one was in the Light World, you could manage that, but...
Yeah, that's it. Oh. Hey, one more heart piece. No, using a portal does not consume it. So that's actually... Yeah, you actually can save a portal if it does not consume.
Right, I guess I don't play... I don't think 4th dimensionally enough to think about if you go to Dark World and then leave Dark World in a way that gets you back to Light World just through a connector or through a cave or something, then that portal would still be there, yeah.
I mean, that's only relevant in edge cases in entrance rondo.
Yes, you would never see that in a non-entrance.
Yes. But it makes sense that the portal is not reset. Because why would they be coding it that way? I mean, as a developer.
Yeah, just sort of don't mess with the portal and then you can't make bugs in that part of the code. So Goomba is into the 3rd phase of Ganon here, obviously going very quickly with Tempered and Silvers.
Yeah, there's no way. Well, I still think this game is actually not that bad about bugs, considering the release date and quality of the game.
Goomba finishing off in style with the triple arrow shot there.
Yeah, that was a very clean fight, and it's a sub 2 hours seed for a full clear. This is insane. Because that's a full clear.
GG's to Goomba, finishing in first place with an official race time of 1 hour, 58 minutes, and 15 seconds. Yeah, really an incredible time for Crosskeys.
Yeah, GG. Only thing he didn't do is Skullwoods because he never found it. But like I said, Skullwoods at Turtle Rock entrance was the last thing on his mind. Paul still has Aga to do after this. Very, very good. Very good for next fight. Yeah, Goomba did a lot of stuff Shkoople didn't, but Shkoople did some things like Skullwoods. Uncle is not done. And there are some checks he just saw and did not pick. He did not do Elra big chest and BK chest, so I still think it's under 200.
Yeah, it just depends always on how many things we saw without doing them. So, like the GT Torch or the Desert Torch that they just didn't bother grabbing, but...
We're just going to Agatora now. And we are joined by Goomba and GG's.
Hey, GG.
What a seed. That's nearly a full clear.
Yeah, not a whole lot left.
Yeah. The last thing that you didn't find was that Skullwoods in a Turtle Rock entrance that Shkoople had to do and had nothing.
Yeah, I kind of just stopped caring about entrances after I found Meyer, because I had a bunch of entrances unchecked, and the only two I had left that had any items were Skullwoods and Agina's Cave, and at that point I would rather just go do the back half of Pod, all of Ice Palace, and climb GT for like 20 items.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, we figured when you didn't go back to the Turtle Rock ledge, that odds were most of the entrances you had left were junk, so...
Yeah.
Also, nice hookshot logic.
Nice everything logic.
We had a lot of items in this seed early game.
Yeah, it was a really, really generous seed early, but those types of seeds always lend themselves to this late game wild goose chase for one big key, so it's kind of scary still.
Well, you never knew that it was a two Aga small key hunt before getting the small keys. So
yeah, that was kind of funny.
Because
getting the key, and I was like, okay, well, I still don't know if these are required, but I guess I have them now.
Yeah, Shkoople just slashed his fist in the entrance at 10 minutes mark. But yeah.
Yeah, Goomba, you made a lot of really great choices early on. You found those boots early, you got the cane very early, which then let you get the mirror right away as well. And that's really where you picked up a lot of time early on.
Yeah, that early route felt really good. Getting the boots right away, and then going down south, getting the Samaria, getting the mirror, and then being able to mirror and activate my flute right after getting it. Just all felt really, really good.
Yeah, you had your mirror for like 1 hour more than shkoople, which is pretty insane.
I felt like I was probably in a really good position because my early game worked out so well. But it's still kind of scary when you're down to just one thing and you have all these options open. It's like, well, it could be in any of these spots. Let's just do something and hope for the best.
Yeah. It would have been super bad if it was in Skullwoods back. But
Yeah.
as that worked out.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I only had 2 item caves left with 3 items between the 2, so I just stopped caring at that point. Figured I would rather just go do all these high density dungeons. And like, I've had those kinds of scenes before where I'm like, well, the only entrance I'm missing with items is Castle Tower. What are the odds my go mode is in Castle Tower? And then whoop-de-doo, my go mode's in Castle Tower. But kind of just gotta play the odds at that point.
Yeah, the pod first dip was an interesting one that you opted for Helmasaur over the back that first time.
Yeah, I figured at that point I just wanted the information more than anything. To see if it was a pendant or a crystal, and I would rather like leave behind a bunch of items and give myself incentive to come back later instead of orphaning like 3 checks, finding out Helmasaur King is a pendant, and then last locationing something on him like an hour later.
Yeah, but well, the funny thing was that you found the pod map in pod at this point, so there was the option to just leave the dungeon, take back your portal, check, fastly check your map, and see its pendant. But
yeah, I
it's
thought
still
about
pretty
it,
slow.
but
It's still pretty slow because it's two mirror transitions.
yeah, it's a pretty hefty time investment, and odds are I'm just gonna walk back in and kill Helmasaur anyway because it ends up being a crystal.
Yeah.
Yeah, meanwhile, shkoople finishing off Ganon as well, just missing that triple arrow kill for the stylish finish, but will finish with that official time of 2:06:19. So GG's to shkoople as well.
Yeah, GG's. Yeah. The mirror is probably nearly all the advantage in this seed.
Yeah, most likely.
Like even boots were not that good to make the advantage here. Just the mirror did everything.
Yeah, mirror is the best item in Crosskeys for a reason.
Yeah. Also, you got boots before getting moon pearl, which was better in your case. Actually, one of the funny things that happened is that shkoople died in the overworld while doing a lot of entrances, which was at this point we thought it was super bad, but that put him on the way to his boots.
Yeah, that can happen sometimes, where something seems like it's gonna be bad and then it ends up being a good thing. It's always kind of silly how random works out that way.
Yeah. So GG's.
Yo, GG Goomba.
GG.
So
I was
yeah.
so mad about those arrows at GT. It would have been really close. It wasn't enough, but it would have been a pretty good finish.
Yeah. Well, we were discussing about the fact that the biggest thing in this seed was a mirror.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Goomba got it super early in this seed, like 1 hour before you, at least.
Okay, yeah. I mean, that boots worked out for me a little bit. I think I got those earlier than I would have if I didn't die in
Well,
Mini Muldarm Cave.
Goomba got boots at like 3-minute marks or something like this
Oh, you did the cave dark. Okay.
instantly.
Yeah. Yeah, I got the boots really, really early.
Makes sense.
Actually, yeah, like we were saying, if you did not die in your overworld to go back for those boots, you would have gotten them pretty late.
Yeah, probably.
So well, at least that worked out in your favor.
Yeah, I don't know. It was a pretty fun seed, I thought, but I don't know. If it goes on too long, I know I just can't. I can't hang with Goomba's efficiency, so I get really nervous towards the end. But
I don't know. I'm always really nervous in these kinds of seeds too. Like, because like that one last item could just be anywhere, and
yeah,
if it's a spot I put off for a long time, and my opponent checks it like 20 minutes before me, well,
it's
Yeah.
I don't know when you were in GT the first time, but I think I could have climbed, and that would have been super
um,
lucky. But
I could have, but I chose not to because I was still looking for like 3 dungeons or something at that point.
Yeah,
yeah, okay.
so-
I think I was still looking for Meyer, so
I was
didn't
still
do it
looking
either.
for Meyer and Eastern, and I hadn't found Ice Palace either.
Yeah, so there's one thing about this GG climb actually. Goomba went to GG the first time with 2 small keys. So he could have climbed, but had a lot of things to do, so he did not. But your shkoople, you had only 1. So since you did the fireball room, you had no keys to climb.
Okay.
So it was not an option actually.
Well, I could have climbed up and gotten the helmet key, right? And that would have been enough, or am I crazy? No.
I think
It
you
was
still
validation
needed,
chest.
2
Yeah.
more to get all the way to validation.
I
You could have
gotcha,
gotten
okay.
Mini Helma and the pre-Moldorm chest, but
God, that would have been a disaster, huh?
Yeah. Also, nice vanilla sword on the bed.
Yeah, vanilla sword, vanilla Meyer. There was a lot of vanilla in our seed yesterday too. I think we had like 3 vanilla entrances in that one.
Yeah, it's always a bit freaky to see something like, wait, is this right?
Yeah.
yeah, and there were definitely some spots I think that Turtle Rock Big Key could have been that would have swung the race the other way. Like if it had been behind ice, since shkoople you went through ice much sooner than Goomba did, but yeah, it's just so hard to tell when you get down to that one item from Go Mode.
Yeah, that ice was pretty gross. There was nothing there, if I remember right.
Yeah. Yeah, when I found ice, I was only looking for TR Big Key, and I was still looking for Meyer, so I just didn't do it.
Yeah.
And then I went and found Meyer, full cleared that, went back and did the back half of Pod that I had skipped earlier because I didn't have keys, and then I went back to ice.
That was
Did
actually a
you-
question I wanted to ask. Not thinking about meats in Ice Palace at this point? Because meats were pretty huge. You did not have access to Meyer area at this point.
Yeah, no, my intention was, since I had mirrored in front of Ice Palace to check the pedestal, I was just gonna go check all the entrances in the light world that I could check easily, and then just flute back to CAC and take the mirror portal and do Ice Palace after that.
Okay, that makes sense.
But then I found the connector to my area, so I just said, screw it to that plan.
Did you dip Hookless Swamp?
No.
Ah.
I had everything else for Swamp before I had the small key, so it wasn't an option.
Got you. I did it and then immediately went to her basement and got a nice little compass. Because that was what was on left side.
Yeah, I never did Hera basement. That was one of the few things I didn't do, which I was a little worried about. Because I did Hera right before Swamp, and really did not feel like going back to Hera basement when I had so many dungeons missing and just so much better stuff to do.
So yeah, this was game 3, which will unfortunately mean shkoople is knocked out of the tournament. But a pretty good run to get this far, having to survive the Swiss and then that 17 person play-in game to make the top 16.
Yeah, I'm not sad about it at all. Oh no, I lost to Goomba and Crosskeys.
Yeah, you actually took one game of the seed one.
Yeah, no, I had a really good time in the tournament. Like overall, did not expect to make it this far. So anything else after brackets was just gravy, and I had a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'm glad to see more people showing interest in Crosskeys over the past year or two, because it's a really fun mode.
It really is. It's super fun. Just trying to figure out what's going on the fly constantly.
Yeah.
And oh yeah, we see a really close collection rates between you two as well, 182 to 189.
Not even out collected, and I lost.
And so yeah, Goomba, are you looking ahead to the next round yet? I don't know if I know who your potential opponents are even.
My round 2 opponent is either Yula Ninja or our defending champion, Linlin. I believe they're going to a game 3 in a couple days or something, so we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, looking at the schedule now, that appears to be on the schedule for 8 a.m. Eastern Time tomorrow. So in about 12 hours, they're going to play their next round, next game to see who moves on to the round of 8.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to probably sleeping through that match, but I'm looking forward to seeing the results.
So yeah, any final thoughts from either of you two about this particular seed?
No, not really. I think I've said everything I needed to say.
Yeah, I'm good too. Thank you for tourney. It was fun.
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you both for putting on this race today. It was a lot of fun to watch, and congrats to both of you for a good run, and to you, Goomba, for getting to continue on in the tournament.
Yep, thank you, and thanks for commentating, checking, restreaming, etc.
Ditto.
Thanks for everything. So.
All right, I will play us out. We have got another Crosskeys match going on right now. We got Wall Kicks versus T-Stew over on ZSR2. So I'm going to send everybody over there. Thanks to everyone for watching, for participating, and we'll see you next time.